Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're going to look into what's coming your way when it comes to money, career, success. And let's jump into it right away and see what's coming your way. I see a clean cup here. Clean is a good sign. It means that there's not going to be much action. Maybe the things that are going to tire you, but it is going to be a smooth flowing next 4 weeks. I see here within the first week an outside pathway opening. This doesn't really seem like a road. This can be news coming forward, which has like tears of joy at the end of it. Sometimes when I mention the tears of joy, this can be something unexpected, okay? Desired, but unexpected, showing out of nowhere. The other day I was thinking actually something happened to me that I wanted to have. It was in the back of my mind. I can't remember. Oh, I wanted to have a new pen for my stove, a bigger pen. And I thought about it. I was thinking, oh, where am I going to get it? I don't know, anywhere. And a friend of mine, she actually brought me a brand new pen, the same size that I wanted. So it can be something. I was so happy that I received that because I was wondering, where am I going to find that? It's like a very specific type of thing. And she found it and she purchased it for me as like a housewarming gift. So it can be something like that. But this is also a sign from the universe. No, like you can really focus on the bigger desires you have. If you can receive one small thing, a bigger thing can be also accessible to you. That will be your sign, okay? It seems like it's showing up within a week or so, within the first week timeline. And I see here, when we get back inside of what's happening, there's a person with a long nose. You can see can be an elder, maybe an inheritance issue that you're discussing coming through. This can also be someone with an authority, maybe someone that you're working for. They are actually like surrounded by bold strokes. Basically, this person might be someone who's actually put inside of like a box. Maybe they're limited this moment, and you might be their solution to get outside of that box. Okay, you might be their answer to their questions. You might be helping someone who has maybe opportunities of wealth in their hand, and or maybe this is someone that you're working for or with. It can be either that you're helping them get outside of that maybe trouble situation, which will bring a victory to you as well. You can see the victory V and a legal paper in there, but also I see a letter N as in Nancy, Nathan. Anna can be in someone's first name or the last name, or maybe this can be symbolizing something along the process, maybe someone that you're going to be connecting also. I see a lot of conversations happening here. The phone lines are getting thicker, and you can see you're connecting to resources. You can see the number 8 and 8 right there within the second week. Can be also 8 and B. 8B can be something specific, a door number, maybe even a road number, can be something like that, and it's end of a road right here. So this help that you're giving, maybe even something that will become your pathway to accomplishing other things. Okay, I see here there's a wolf right there. The wolf might be symbolizing wolf might be symbolizing someone from your family, because wolf packs are usually families, and I feel like this is someone in front of the line right there. This can be also some older person, older in the sense of maybe someone who has knowledge, information for you, maybe someone who has experience that they want to share with you, because wolf packs has an hierarchy when it comes to lining up. I think it's the younger wolves, older wolves still on the front, and old and the sick ones. Okay, so it's not always the strongest actually takes the lead. This can be someone who has the experience taking the lead, knows the path taking the lead, okay? And so this can be someone actually leading the pack, maybe if you're a group of people leading you, or this can be also someone actually like leading their own pack that you're maybe receiving information, channel information from them, okay? And either way, that's going to connect, maybe even through the knowledge. Maybe this is someone that you're working together with, a group leader, and you're gonna embody what they do and interpret that. It can be like an older person from your family, maybe implementing their money strategy is going to work here too. This can also be someone that you're taking as an advisor, okay? Either way, that's going to lead to a path. Within the second week, I see here there's a legal paper showing up. This can even be selling like an inheritance. That's something that you received as an inheritance, selling it, and maybe advising with someone who knows the market, who is knowledgeable before you take that action, okay? Within the third week, I see a conversation happening here. And there's a larger character, a big character here. They have a star on their chest. Star can be Aquarius energy. So this can be an Aquarius, by the way. And they're looking at another person right here. And you have the bear's head right there. Bears symbolize authority, and you have a flag on top of your head. Flag can symbolize your final outcome, final desire that you want to accomplish. And that's why maybe you are negotiating some things with this person and talking about it. And it's just, I feel like this is, even though you seem like you are the weak one, the flag indicates that when you have your clear intention and clear desire, what you want to give and what you want to get in return, that actually will help you. You see that they're leaning backwards, so they're going to actually get out of your way. If this is someone maybe not allowing you to take some things, they're just going to be actually going with you. I mean, agreeing with you, maybe helping you out. This can also be maybe if you're not even working, you're not looking for a career. This can be maybe an application that you submitted for support, or you're planning to support it. But it seems like here, when you have everything ready, they're not going to have anywhere to go. They're going to give you the support that you need, okay? Another thing I see here is there is a woman who has like a fish head. Fish can be Pisces, can be High Priestess, someone who has a lot of knowledge. They have a big skirt, maybe someone who reaches to many different areas. And it seems like they're smiling at you right now. If you need something, I feel like they have like fruits on their back, like 3 fruits. This kind of also looks like a 3 of Pentacles. This person might be either bringing together you with people that are actually good teamwork for you. You can team up and work together well. Or maybe they have this kind of like a Pentacles energy. They have resources that you can use. But the phone line forming here, maybe you need to reach to this person to pick up the phone and call them, ask them what happened. Another thing, I'm going to get to your saucer now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. And let's see, I saw a little hair here and I want to pick it up, but it just opened up a pathway for you. If you have a question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. And let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. Today, I actually, what happened is, a month ago, I ordered some furniture, a desk for my daughter. I was waiting for it to arrive today, and I didn't call in the morning. What happened is I got the urge around like 1 o'clock. I said, you know what, I'm going to call them and see what's happening, because nobody called me. They said they're going to deliver today. And I found out the person that actually, your desire coming really fast, guys, and it's even splitting up into 3 here. It can even bring 3 different blessings. And I found out the guy who sold me the stuff, who was actually like dealing with my thing, left the company. Can you believe that? And he never even like let me know that he's gonna leave or anything like that. I talked to him like 2 days ago. And if I didn't call, they were just gonna deliver it to a wrong address. Okay, it's just ridiculous. So it's just, I got the urge. I feel like during the day, any of you might be getting these kind of urges, okay? And your desire, you see, it's like 3 different things coming to you. And this kind of urges to call someone, ask something, or maybe this is about like a job that it keeps popping in your head. Maybe you want to call up, or maybe like you want to go to a certain place, like an inspirational, maybe you want to go to farmer's market, that you will get your inspiration from there, or it is going to guide you from some place to another. So when I called, I asked for the person. They said he left, he's not working with us anymore. I said, you know what, I gave him my address, is this the right address? And they told me. I said, no, that's not the one, please deliver it to the right place. And they said, you know what, we're gonna call you before we deliver it, and we'll come over there. I said, okay. So everything resolved, but I took an action. Okay, so I feel like here some of you are going to get some inspiration along the way when it comes to, you see there's actually a sickle right there. You're cropping a massive apple with a sickle, which is not really the usual tool to chop up the apple, but it is actually round, and it's going to divide it into perfect half. So it seems like here you have the access to either the apple is in your heart, but you don't have access to the sickle, and sickle shows up within the 4th week timeline here. It seems like the right tool to divide up the thing, or maybe even make it available for use, the bounty. So it seems like you need to go grab it, or pick up the phone and call and get it delivered. It can be about anything. Maybe you want to actually, I see on Instagram, I don't know if you guys watch it, there's this lady, she prints out and makes fridge magnets of people's pictures. Okay, and she actually puts how much she's making a lot of money. And so it can be something like that. Get it delivered. If you're sewing something, if you have designs in your mind, and if you know how to sew, maybe ordering the right sewing machine, that's what your tool is. Okay, it's about obtaining the whatever is the tools that necessary can help you initially, and you don't have to invest massive things. But it seems like here you have the product in your hand already, but just needs to be prepared in the right way. That can be your experience. Okay, that needs to be put on a proper resume. That is also a tool as well. But I feel like here, Scorpio, you need to use your creativity. There's a person right here smiling. They have a little bit mousy face, so this can be someone with a long hair outside your own space. This is not a person that can intervene, but they can have like an outside effect, like a whispering to you, maybe just telling you that they have everything in their hand. But it seems like there's a second one here. There's a dog right there is cutting off their reach. So if you are, I know this is very specific coming forward here, if you are in need of something and somebody says it's their own hand and they're not going to give it to you, it seems like when you put your mind to it, divine help will come forward. Someone loyalty will show up and cut the connection. If this person has like a long hand, they're just going to cut it off, so you can grab your own bounty basically. Let's dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. Okay, we have Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is your current situation, and I love this color. Isn't this beautiful magenta? So the thing is, though, magenta is a beautiful, passionate color, but Seven of Pentacles is doubt. You see, like, he's like actually looking tired, letting himself go, not really, like the star is right there, star is right here, he can reach, he can touch the star, which is the wish fulfillment, but he's feeling tired because maybe he's not really seeing any movement, which can be due to maybe some of you are in the summertime, or maybe it's time of vacation, that's why the things are not moving. But it can seem like it is showing that you are doubting if you're on the right path. But we have Two of Swords here. This is the opportunities, where the opportunities are going to show up. It's about making a decision. Are you going to keep doubting, or are you going to keep pursuing your desires rather than doubting? Asking the right questions and pursuing your desires. That's where the opportunity lies, okay? And here we have the challenge. Ten of Swords is about letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Ten of Swords can be some ending happen, maybe something that you have invested in, or something that you're working with is not really going the way you want it to be. That's the challenge. Cutting your losses, leaving it alone where it is, and moving on to the next adventure or next venture. So this can be even symbolizing, maybe for some of you, you studied a certain profession and you've been pursuing that, but it's not really your passion. It's boring you. Now it's the time, if that's the question here, are you going to just go start something new, or you just want to keep pursue that and live without the passion? So it's about actually making a decision. I feel like, though, for some of you, this is actually something that has already ended, that you want to revive it again, and that is going to be the challenge. That's going to be where the financials are going to be drained. Okay, maybe this is already a project you started that didn't work, and it's time to just let it go. How should you manage your finances? Three of Cups is celebration, but also this is about the people coming together, celebrating, supporting you, loved ones, family, maybe chosen families. And it seems like even that you can find that kind of like a supportive environment and step into it. Okay, this can be an environment that they are actually working on how to grow their financials, how to save more, how to maybe even increase resources and use those resources. Or this can be a community sharing those kind of necessary things. If somebody has something extra, they're sharing with each other. And so you will have the chance to save more money, to invest in the other things you have time. It can be something like that as well. What will that bring to you? We have the Chariot right there with a highway to the universe here. Chariot is actually you reaching to a top highest point in your life. Okay, galloping towards a new future, success. We have a crescent moon here. For some of you, this can be, if you're looking for a new career, maybe a career in the government. I see here 9 of Pentacles on the bottom, caught my eye. This can be even your financial success, coming into your life, that you will start to enjoy those fruits of your hard labor. Another thing here with I want to put the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so the universe says, I meant what I said. You're going to achieve a lot of success, okay, in this new environment with this new endeavors. But all you need to do is just make a decision, okay? Decide on one thing and keep pursuing that. 7 of Pentacles comes with the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups indicates boredom. Mind is not being occupied with the right things, and that's why you're doubting if you're on the right pathway. We have here Queen of Cups with the 2 of Swords. Queen of Cups is all about love, compassion, understanding, support. So if you're going to make a choice, choose those things that that really speaks to you, okay, and that really supports you, your inner child, your growth. Okay, so it can be the hardest path. Maybe you really want to do something, but you're seeing it as the harder path because you never done that before. This can be about writing a book, writing your life story, which is like really actually like sitting down in front of a computer every day for 2 or 3 hours and writing down. Preparing a text is really hard because it's not only one time. When I was writing my master's thesis, it was like a pulling teeth. It's just you sit in front of the computer, and you shouldn't have ADHD to do that, but you paid. Like, it was a really good thesis that I prepared at the end of the day, but I had to read the same text over and over again, maybe 10, 20 times, and check out like take things out, add things more, this and that. So, but if that's your calling and if your heart really wants it, it seems like here, that's the way to go. Okay. 10 of Swords with the 10 of Swords, guys. What's done is done. What's dead is dead. Don't invest into things that are not really working for you anymore. This can be even relationships, okay, that are partnerships, friendships that keep like draining you financially, materialistically. Maybe you don't really want to give anymore to them. And if they keep asking, it seems like there's something is dead in there. There's no like giving or receiving. That's why move away. That's going to be the challenge, to move away from that. Okay. 3 of Cups comes with the World, which is how you manage your finances, that get the support that you need, because that's going to close this cycle and open up a new one. You're going to be thriving in this new cycle with the Chariot and the Chariot. We also have the Hangman here. So it seems like if you're feeling here, oh, why did this happen? Hangman had that revelation around, like he has the halo around his head. He has an understanding why things happen. Maybe this is going to pause the process a little bit while you're letting things go. But it seems like here, after you let it go, chariot with a chariot, it is going to actually get really fast. It's going to start really fast. Okay, so if you get like temporary pauses here and there, do not really consider it as, oh, the things are not moving anymore. Consider it as, oh, okay, this is a timeout for me from the universe. Is actually giving me a timeout so I can rest and recuperate. Okay, let's see your oracle now. We're gonna look into what you should focus on, how can you do that, and what blessings that will bring into your life. By the way, Scorpio, this reading is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you have any other signs in your chart, like as Moon, for example, Libra, if you're watching your Sun, those are posted as well. Go ahead and watch those and get those other infos from those. And we have here what you should focus on, the surrender. Surrender is after you make your decision, go with the flow. Because I was listening to Bashar, I think it's a Bashar, the other day I was listening to, he says, when you surrender the control, you actually surrender the control within. We already have an inner guidance system, a divine self and higher self. I know these are a little bit woo-woo sounding, but if you can close your mouth and then say a word internally and you can still hear that without hearing the sound, that's actually a way to know that there is something deeper. And so this is actually suggesting surrender the control, not to really drop yourself and let the things to just, let people to push over or maybe step over you. It doesn't mean that. There's a control within you. If you would like to focus on something, if you would like the blessings to come, first surrender the control within. Through meditation, prayer is the best. Those are the best way. And here we have it will bring the freedom. Another thing, we have the whirling dervishes here. This is a type of meditation, by the way. And how can you surrender? Through freedom. Freedom, you can get to that freedom point by meditation. Okay, this is a physical activity that you can do also. Another thing is doing things that makes you feel free. This doesn't mean outrageous stuff. This means that joyful stuff, okay? What blessings that will bring? We have planetary cycles here. This is ending a cycle in your life that you have been through it. Maybe like a financial loss type of a cycle or like a stuckness. You're going to be ending that cycle and beginning a new one, okay? Everything goes in cycle. We have the world actually turns around itself. The sun the world turns around the sun and all the other planets. It seems like that's going to actually end. If you had like a negative cycle, it is going to bring that to an end. Now I'm going to ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Scorpios through unconditional love. Thank you. Let's see what we have here for you. Oh, I have a pink one. I love this. There's a pink crystal coming forth. Cobaltocalcite. Love, emotional healing, compassion. Love is all you need, especially with cobaltocalcite, a stone of unconditional love and forgiveness. This crystal promotes emotional healing above all else. It fosters compassion for yourself, exuding the confidence that your self-worth can only be cultivated from within. Self-love rituals are encouraged with the stone, especially those that nourish and honor your body as a temple. Cobaltocalcite amplifies the vibration of love, nurturing your inner child and giving you endless energetic hugs. You are always supported, Cancer Venus. That's actually like a love. I feel like there's an issue of love with the money here, or maybe career or your material wealth. It seems like here, maybe self-love is going to bring more of it into your life. So you can use this stone, cobaltocalcite, as your maybe like a point of attention. Also, you can focus on more of self-love and self-worth during this next 4 weeks to receive more material success, okay? More material desires from the universe. Let's pull your affirmation here and see what it says for you. I'm safe in the universe and all life loves and supports me, okay? Not only self love, but also accepting the love. I breathe in the fullness and richness of life. I observe with joy as life abundantly supports me and supplies me with more good than I can imagine. I love this for you guys. This is amazing. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Thank you for sharing the sacred space with me. If this reading touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tap the bell so we can keep walking this journey together. Your energy means the world here, and until next time, take care of your beautiful soul. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.